First up, the issue that has divided the country. But now the Supreme Court has spoken that you can love them, you can hate them, but you need to follow a decorum with dogs. An extremely balanced view, which so far has got cheering on both sides. So let's tell you the top 5 things that you need to know from the verdict this morning. The Supreme Court has rolled back its earlier directive mandating permanent sheltering of stray dogs in Delhi NCR, and now dogs that are sterilized, that are vaccinated and dewormed can be returned to their original areas. However, those exhibiting aggressive behavior, signs of rabies, must be confined and kept in the shelters. Point number 2 to remember from the order. Feeding stray dogs is a big debate there. On streets is no longer allowed. Instead, municipal bodies must establish clearly marked designated freezing or sort of feeding zones, structured to manage and monitor such activities. So if you were out there to feed your dog outside your colony, you cannot anymore. Number 3, the court has also expanded the case to cover all of India. It's calling for a national policy aligned with the ABC rules and has pulled in stray dog cases from high courts to streamline the decision. So this is now pan-India. Number 4, India's biggest allocation yet will go towards setting up helplines, upgrading sterilization centers and holding municipality accountable of any kind of human stray dog control or conflict that happens. 2,500 crore push has been made. And number 5, the court has moved away from reactionary crackdown on stray dogs. Instead, it's pushing for a science-backed human approach, one that protects people without resorting to mass removals or cruelty. So those were the top 5 things that you needed to know from that Supreme Court order. Here's a detailed report to take you through all the details.
And the strays of Delhi NCR have had their fates rewritten. A decision that brings supreme relief to animal lovers, but fuels fresh concerns for public safety. The much-awaited Supreme Court order is out. All stray dogs picked up must be sterilized, immunized, and then released back. But there's one exception. Aggressive or rabid dogs will not return to the streets. They will stay in shelters.
मैं बहुत ही खुश हूँ कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट, और मैं उनका धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि उन्होंने बहुत ही साइंटिफिक तरीके से और बहुत ही धैर्य से सोच समझ करके उन्होंने ये वर्डिक्ट दिया है.
Adding on, the court has drawn a hard line on feeding strays. No feeding in public spaces, only in designated zones which are to be identified in every municipal block.
हम लोग डॉग्स को खाना कहाँ खिलाएंगे? हमें बस ये जानना है, अगर आप हमें डेजिग्नेटेड एरिया दे देंगे, मैं अपने कुत्तों को खुद वहाँ से गोदी से उठा के लेके जाऊंगी, मैं उनको वहाँ पर जाके खाना खिलाऊंगी.
Any violation will invite action.
ये बहुत ही अच्छा फैसला है और हम इसको 100% इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे.
The court also encouraged adoption of strays, urging citizens and NGOs to take responsibility.
मेरे हिसाब से it's a very balanced order. अच्छा ऑर्डर है. उन्होंने ये कहा है और सबसे बड़ी बात उन्होंने सारे स्टेट्स को इन्वॉल्व कर दिया इसमें. सुओ मोटो.
Dog lovers call it a balanced judgment. Some even promise to help sterilize, feed and manage the strays.
हम हेल्प करेंगे रेबीज डॉग्स और एनिमल पकड़ाने में.
But critics ask, who decides which dog is aggressive?
आप कैसे जजमेंट कर सकते हो कि कौन सा कुत्ता काटेगा और कौन सा कुत्ता नहीं काटेगा?
They argue shelters may be costly, but public safety is priceless.
शेल्टर बनने में हमें भी पता है कि टाइम लगेगा और उसमें करोड़ों रुपए खर्च होने हैं, मगर ये सिचुएशन और ये जो कंडीशन है ये सबके लिए सेफ्टी, इंसानियत सेफ्टी से ज्यादा नहीं है.
So while the court has chosen streets over shelters for Delhi strays, the question now is, will municipalities rise to the challenge? Or will the city's stray saga continue to chase its own tail? With Srishti Ojha and Shivani Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.